this year, the NFL has been doing something extremely wrong, and that is levying out huge fines against players for no reason. In today's video, I'm going to go over the 5 worst fines I've seen so far this year, and I'm also going to go over the history of fines in the NFL, how much fines are, how they're decided, and more. If you remember football back in the day, nobody was safe, not even the punter in a Pro Bowl game or a quarterback like Tom Brady. They both got leveled, there were no penalties, there were no fines, nothing. This was just football. And TV networks even showed crazy hits like these in their advertisements for the NFL. However, over the past 5 or 10 years, the NFL has really tried to fix its image and kind of get into more of a safe sport. And one way that they've done this is by kind of throwing out a bunch of fines whenever they don't like something to try and get players to stop doing it. And it has gone on the uptick once again this year. In 2023, we are on pace for about $7 million of fines. So this does not include any suspensions or anything like that, just fines from stuff that happens within the game. And I look back over the past 10 years, and this is the largest it has ever been. And if fines get up to about $7 million this year, it will be almost as much as the previous 4 years combined. The NFL decides how much to fine each player based off this chart. So it's not random, it's not based off your salary, it's quite simply what you did, first offense, and then second offense. So essentially, your first time, you get about half the fine, and then the second time, it's doubled. It is a lot. So this impermissible use of the helmet is a $43,000 fine. And looking at these, honestly, a lot of them don't look that bad. I understand even the uniform violations, which Tyreek Hill has been fined over $100,000 for not wearing long socks, but I understand that because they have like a specific uniform they like, and I don't know, that just kind of makes sense to me. You might hate me for that, but it makes sense to me. If it was a super brutal hit, I could see that being a fine too, and then anything to do with the ref, I could also understand that being a fine. However, that has not been the case this year. So now to the 5 worst fines I have found this year. Number 5 is this penalty on TJ Watt. So TJ Watt, known one of the best players in the NFL, also can be a little dirty in my opinion, but not on this play. So he goes up, he deflects the ball, and then after deflecting the ball, he hits Trevor Lawrence in the face. So honestly, I could understand if this was roughing the passer, because of course you can't do anything to a quarterback. That would kind of make sense to me. You can't touch their helmet, I guess. It feels like a football play, but I have seen less get called roughing the passer. What I don't understand is how this play results in a $16,000 fine. It wasn't penalized. He hit the ball first, and I don't know. I mean, you'll see as this goes on. I just don't see how it was a penalty. The second worst fine to me is on this play. So yes, I know you saw a flag. It doesn't have anything to do with the flag. It is on Justin Jefferson for his "you're too small" celebration. It takes about 1.5 seconds. He is looking at the defender, but the defender isn't even looking at him. The defender is already walking away. Nobody even notices it except for the NFL. Justin Jefferson did just score a touchdown over him, so he was too small. And you see this celebration hundreds of times in the NBA after like a random dunk or something like that. Or, I don't know, maybe even like scoring in the paint. So if it's okay in the NBA, how is it a fine in the NFL? It's just ridiculous. It was about a $12,000 fine, so it wasn't that crazy, but still way too much. Okay, and here is the worst fine I have seen all season. So I'll let you watch it. Where do you think the fine is? Watch it again. Still, do you see a fine? I mean, I don't. The fine was on the Steelers running back, Jaylen Warren, for trying to block someone who is bigger than him. He blocked number 97. It was a good block. he kept the play alive. He didn't get blown up. Since he's so small, his helmet hit the defender's helmet, so that's a penalty. To make things worse, he got penalized for lowering his helmet earlier on in the year, so it was a $50,000 penalty. And things get worse because he is making about $50,000 per game. And just the way it works is the fines are not like income based, they're just set totals. So he has essentially lost 2 game checks already this year. And I looked through several penalties that people don't like that got fined, and I actually understand a decent amount of them. There's a lot where the running back completely lowers his head and like bulldozes into somebody, and I know that's how the NFL used to be, but the NFL is trying to get away from that. So I understand why those are called fines. But everything I've showed in this video and countless others are not worthy of fines at all. And most importantly, fines in the NFL need to be percentages of your income or percentages of your game check. What if you do like fine is up to 5 or 10% of a game check instead of just $50,000? Because this is just not fair to the players making $50,000 per game. Like, he needs this money way more than anyone else does. If it does make you feel better, the NFL does not just pocket this money, it does go to a charity, but the charity is essentially retired NFL players, so a little weird, but it's not like the NFL is just pocketing it, or if they do, they're doing something kind of shady to get at it. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And which is the worst penalty to you?